Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel to another clean with me. In today's video, I'm going to be cleaning my kitchen, pantry, and also propagating some plants. So if you'd like to see that, keep watching. This is some freezing rain that we had the other day in Iowa, and I just wanted to show you guys. My husband had somebody come into his work from out of state and said he had never seen anything like it. And so I just thought I would share for the people that maybe aren't from the Midwest. We get freezing rain here sometimes, and it just is so gorgeous when the sunlight is shining on it. It can be very dangerous. You can go without power. It's really heavy on the power lines, but luckily we didn't lose power this time. I'm just starting here in the kitchen, putting everything away. If you're new here, we have been remodeling our kitchen, and so it's been a little out of commission this week. My husband currently has all of the doors in the garage. He's sanded them and he's getting ready to paint them. So that's why it's such a mess. It's actually trashed. It is so bad. It took me a long time to clean this kitchen this day. But I'm just getting everything put away, thrown away, and ready to be scrubbed. This cup rinser that I found on TikTok, or I think I had seen it on TikTok, it is still one of my favorite things that we put into our kitchen. It works really well, especially if your kids or your husband or yourself use protein shakes. This really sprays up into the glass and gets all that powder and built up gunk out. Or just anything, bottles, anything. It's really awesome. We got it on Amazon. I originally saw it on TikTok, but we got it on Amazon, and it was totally worth the money. Just being honest, I did not want to be cleaning this day. I'm making another cup of coffee here, hoping that it's going to give me the energy to pull me through to finish cleaning this when things get too bad like they are here. And I'm not saying this is so bad, but it was for me this day. I tend to ignore them or avoid them. I don't want to do it. So I was really having a hard time pushing through this day. And so I'm making another cup of coffee for myself. And there's several things on the counter that were in drawers that we no longer need to be in drawers. This, for instance, was just some change in a guitar pick from my son. He plays guitar, and this is what I brought out of his room when I went to go put that guitar pick away. He had a ton of dishes in there, and they were in there for a while because that cereal was so stuck on these dishes. It was really bad. It took me a long time. I had to soak them. I didn't show the whole process on here, but I did soak those dishes. They were disgusting. After I hand washed the rest of the dishes, I just took some soft scrub with OxyClean. If you guys haven't used this yet, it smells so amazing. And a Scrub Daddy sponge just to scour the sink out. And I let this sit in there. There was quite a bit of stuff stuck in the sink. This white sink is a granite composite sink, and a lot of stuff gets stuck on there. I'm not sure what to use to clean it, to be honest. I've looked it up. A lot of times I just use baking soda or the soft scrub, but it gets stained. And I need some help getting some of these stains out. And now I'm finally able to get the rest of the cereal out of the last bowl. And once I get that all hand washed, I'm just going to take that Scrub Daddy and scrub it down one more time. And then I'm going to rinse the soft scrub out of the sink. Now I'm just taking some Dawn dish soap and hot water and going to wipe down the counters. I'm really loving how my kitchen is turning out. I love the hardware and the white. It's really coming together. We bought the backsplash today. It's going to be a white tile. I'm just really, really loving it. Now I'm just wiping down this coffee maker. I really like the way the coffee tastes out of this coffee maker, but it makes a huge mess. It splashes everywhere. It's always on the side of my fridge and on my wall, and I'm kind of nervous. Our backsplash is going to be white subway tile, like I said, and I'm scared that it's just going to look like a huge mess when the coffee splashes on that. I'm always going to have to be cleaning it. Now I'm taking a little cleaning break to get my propagation station out. I have a pothos that is just trailing everywhere, and it's actually getting intertwined in my monstera. I'll show you in a second, but I'm going to cut it down and make a couple new plants out of it. So I'm just getting this all put together so I can propagate some stems. I do use filtered water to water all of my plants, so I'm just taking this Brita, that is what I use to filter the water, and I'm gonna put it in these little jars. And this is the mess. I'm just going to snip off a big chunk of that trailing and going to cut underneath the node where it roots so I can get some new roots going and repot these and maybe give them to a friend or just keep them. I did also cut a piece of my monstera underneath a node to try to propagate. I've never propagated a monstera before, but I thought it would be fun to try to do that. So I just cut a little piece off in case it doesn't work, and I'm dusting it off. And now onto the pantry. This setup is not working for me with these baskets. It did in our last house, but it's not now. And so my pantry is not the prettiest, but I was just trying to make it a little more organized and take things out that no longer needed to be in there. And my kids really kind of do a number. And then I realized that I had spilled powdered sugar, so I'm just emptying the vacuum out and going to vacuum up the powdered sugar that's all over the shelf. So if you can't tell, we really love these little powder drink packets, and we have a huge variety. So I'm just trying to get rid of some of the boxes and going to put them in this drawer, and so we can see what we have and mix them together and get a variety and make more room getting rid of these boxes. And it looks like there's a bunch of Skittle ones in this nerd pack too. After I'm done making that a little more manageable, I'm just going to pick up all the boxes that I threw out of there and pick up everything else, the shoes that are in the way, and put everything away so that I can vacuum. I mentioned this in my power hour, but this rug, because my husband is sanding cabinets and also it's, the weather keeps changing, this rug is getting so nasty, just really dirty and dusty, and so I've been having to vacuum it a lot lately. After I was done vacuuming this area, I just went through and vacuumed the rest of the kitchen. I left this in just to show you. This was probably like my 10th break that day. I was not into cleaning. And some days I have to watch cleaning videos myself just to get motivated. That's why I wanted to make these for you, because I know what they do for me, and so I wanted to do that also for other people. I hadn't changed the letterboard since Christmas, so I just wanted to put a fun spring saying on, and our eyes and allergies have been going crazy with the weather. It's either cold or then it gets warm and then it gets cold again, and our allergies are going crazy right now, so I thought this was funny. I unfortunately did not come up with this saying. I think it's super funny, but I didn't come up with it. I did find it on Pinterest. And if you're interested, they have tons and tons of sayings on Pinterest for letterboards. I think it looks super cute up there, and I need to find some more things for this shelf, but that's what I have so far. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.